What's up, YouTube? Obsessed with this A1A here with another deck profile. This time we're gonna do a deck profile on 6 Samurais with the new ban list. Ever since Shien came back at 2, it really helps out the deck because now you could negate twice per turn, plus any other back support that you may have. We'll go ahead and get started with the deck. First of all, of course, your 3 Kaigeki. Most people run 2, but I feel that you need 3 just in case you have one of your asceticism target in your hand that you can't special summon. I mean, so this card could help you out. Also with this next card right here. Next card is Kagemusha 6 Samurai. This is your only tuner in the deck. This card, let's say you have a monster on the field, it's about to be targeted. Just use the effect, and it switches over to this card, and you save your other monster. So if Shien will be targeted, and you don't want to waste a negation, use the effect. Next, 3 Kizan. Obviously, special summon him when you control 6 Samurai, and it gains 300 attack for 2 6 Samurais or more that you control. I'll do the 6 Samurai. It's like the Cyber Dragon of the deck. Special summon if you control no monsters and your opponent does. Next, 1 Inishi. This is your compulse of the deck. Banish 2 6 Samurais and compulse 1 monster. Obviously, and he's an asceticism target for one of your cards. Next is Iroh. If you attack a monster in defensive position, destroy it immediately. You need a 6 Samurai on the field to activate the effect. Next, 1 Zanji. Asceticism target. Destroys any monster after its attacks. Grandmaster. Control 2 or more 6 Samurai. Special summon. Next, Shien. Most people don't run Shien, but I do because I feel that it helps you with the lockdown. Your opponent can only activate 1 spell or trap per turn. 1 Cyber Dragon. Just in case you get it first turn. Special summon. Normal summon a tuner. Your Kagemusha go for 7. 1 effect failure. That's it for your monsters. Next, these are your searchers. You got your 3 Rotas. No explanation there. Self-explanatory. 3 Smoke Signal. Again, explains itself. You got your 3 6 Samurai United. These are your drop power when it gets 2 counters. Destroy it and draw cards up to a number of counters on it. 2 asceticisms. I only run 2 because you basically draw your whole deck out quick with the way I run it. So you're not going to have many 6 Samurais left. Whoops. So I only run 2. Next, 2 MSTs. Just in case, let's say Shien gets fiendish and you don't want to use the effect. MST it. 1 Dark Hole. That's it for spells. 3 Reckless Greed. This is what helps out your deck draw most. You draw 2 cards, and you can't draw a card during your draw phase. Doesn't really matter because let's say you draw into a Rota, Smoke Signal, or a 6 Samurai United. That's an extra draw right there. You don't really rely on the draw power. Next, your 2 Musakani. This card basically negates the destruction of a card if you control 6 Samurai. 2 Mirror Force. And your 2 double-edged sword technique. I chose to run this over Soul Charge because you don't pay life points with this card. Just special summon your 2 from the graveyard, XC summon or overlay, and you take no damage. Next is your extra. Obviously, 2 Shiens back at 2. 1 Turia Beast. 1 Catastor just in case you can't get over a monster with higher attack than 2,500. 1 Iron Chain. One Barkion, just to negate traps, get more lockdown on the field. One Goyo, just in case you need to get rid of a monster that your opponent controls that relies to be in the graveyard. So, like Plague Spreader, attack, especially on your field, you could sync with it. One Black Rose, just in case you need to clear the field. One Colossal Fighter, you might run into some situations where you could sync for level 8 and your opponent has something with 3000 beater, so sync. The attack will go up because all your monsters are warriors, except for two. Two Giga Brilliant. These are here just in case you run into Elder and Kaigeki and you don't get your Kagemusha, so overlay, detach, your monsters gain 300. One Steel Swarm Roach, just to negate any synchros or any high level monsters that you don't like, so just detach, destroy it. One Excalibur, it's a beat stick. One Blade Armor Ninja, can attack twice obviously. And your one Shien. Most people don't run Shien, but I do, because I've faced many situations where I control Kizan, your Kaigeki, I'm in Kagemusha, not Kizan. This is Kizan right here. I've met situations where I control these and I overlay for this guy. Basically, so I only go into him if I control at least two of these. Why? Original attack would be 2000. So let's say you only control him. He'll be 2000 plus he gains 1500. So he'll be at, let's see, 2000, 3500. Why not run it? This guy, from going to 400 to 2000, that's pretty good, so might as well. That's the only situation I run him in. Now for your side deck, I don't run that many side decks because I don't have that many yet, but you don't really need one. One Effect Failure, just in case your opponent relies on monster effects and you just want to get rid of that. One Handed 6 Samurai, just in case you need more destruction, just pop on the field. One Tragodia for those decks that attack you directly a lot. One Defissure, this ruins Light Swarms, Synchro decks, what else, zombie decks, Dragoonities as well. So you run this, make sure nothing is sent to the graveyard. One Poison Wind, this is for again Dragoonities. This is for Yosenjus, any deck that special summons a lot. This card is there to negate the special summon to win monsters. One Dark Bribe, just in case you need to negate more if your opponent runs heavy back row. One Compulse, you never know, you might need it. One Ceasefire, I run this for any Ghost Trick decks or any stall decks. Let's say your opponent always sets monsters, activate this, you're all good. One Macrocosmos, same thing as Dimensional Fissure. And yeah, just want to let you guys know, I played this deck in a tournament that I hosted. It was 2 out of 3 matches, so if you lose 2 matches, you're out. I only lost 1 match, and that was against a Synchro deck. And yeah, most decks that I played against, I ruined them. Because one of them was a Light Swarm. I pulled the Macrocosmos on first game. Second game, Defissure. So I swarmed the field while my opponent couldn't do anything because he had JD on his hand, so he couldn't special. And so yeah, this deck does have potential now that Shien's back at 2. If you guys would like to run it, I suggest you make it. You don't have to go with my build. You can make your own, but this is just a suggestion. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, like. Until next time.